So, what is up, you guys? It is your boy, Phoenix Brent here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Green Bay Packers' biggest needs heading into the 2025 or 26 offseason. Not 2025, but it's going to be a very interesting video. Kind of all I have to say, really. But before we get into today's video, like and subscribe. We are on the road to getting to 700 subscribers. But anyways, enough said. Let's just get into the video. And starting off with the offense. And to be really honest, there's not a lot you can do to the offense, except I'd say one thing, which is just to add depth on the offensive line. Because the offensive line is, I feel like, still very not depth, really. And with Rashawn Walker most likely being gone, the tackles are kind of concerning to me. I mean, James Morgan, I guess, might play left tackle. Anthony Belton, I guess, might play left tackle. Zach Tom obviously will play right tackle, but who else? Like, I mean, unless Darren Kennard is coming back, which I don't even know if he is, I genuinely don't know who our tackles are going to be. And the interior offensive line is kind of the same deal. It's like, yeah, we're going to get Elgton Jenkins back and Sean Ryan back and Aaron Banks, obviously. But once again, same deal. Who's going to play as the backups? Who? Who? You know? I don't really know. And then we have the defense. And the defense is going to be a little bit more depthy, I'd say. And starting off with, I think might honestly be the biggest need for this team is the interior of the defensive line. Not specifically edge, the interior, aka defensive tackle. I don't really want to see any of these players probably start next year, honestly. I mean, unless Carl Brooks has a step up year, something with Devontae Wyatt, or any of the other defensive tackles on our roster. We just need some genuine defensive tackles. It's like, yeah, Carl Brooks is a solid depth piece. I wouldn't really say he's necessarily a good starter. And yeah, I think even with Devontae Wyatt back, we still should address the interior defensive line because I still don't think it's really that good. And I think it could really, really use some genuine star potential on that position specifically. You want to see why we could not stop Derrick Henry at all? It's pretty much one of the reasons is because of the depth of that position, or just the lack of actual star talent on that position. Yes, you could say, oh, because Micah Parsons is injured and yada yada yada. That doesn't really give me much of an excuse, to really be honest with you. And I would also say linebacker depth could potentially be a potential need. I like McDuffie. I like Edgerrin Cooper and Quay Walker, but with the unknown of Quay Walker coming back, and since it was, I would say McDuffie, it's just a little bit concerning to me. I don't know what you really have with Tyron Hopper, so it's kind of also concerning because he's mainly a special teams player. So it's kind of just concerning to me. Stuff that you have on your team at that position. And obviously, I think this is another position, obviously, that I have to mention. But before we get to that position, the special teams, because I don't want to really talk about this much, it's a kicker. I mean, do I really have to say much? Brandon McManus missed 2 field goals and an extra point during the wildcard game, and that cost us the wildcard game. I don't really think I have much else to say. I don't really know how we should address this. Should we get a veteran kicker? Should we go get a drafted kicker? Or should we do both and see who wins the competition? I don't know, to be honest. And then the last position, we got cornerback. This is a very depressing one to me because we've drafted 2 first-round picks at that position and they're both gone. Imagine if those actually pan out and actually been good corners. We wouldn't probably have to been talking about this position, shouldn't we? I don't really want to see any of these corners start, maybe besides Nate Hobbs. And maybe Carrington Valentine. I said maybe. We need a genuine CB1. And that is, I think, the biggest need on this roster. I'd say that the interior defensive line is the biggest need on this roster, but I'm saying position, not player. I think player-wise, our biggest need is CB1. Having a genuine lockdown corner. That is what this team has lacked. I don't care who's at corner. Jawan Buller, Carrington Valentine, Nate Hobbs, I don't care. If we don't have a genuine CB1, I don't care. It's kind of the same thing with wide receiver for the past couple of years. We haven't had a genuine WR receiver at all. And, I mean, to be determined if that really is Tucker Kraft, if that really is Christian Watson, or potentially Matthew Golden, or Romeo Dobbs, we still need that genuine WR1, or I should say right now, CB1. And the concerning part about all of this is how do we address it is the real big problem. And the last thing I also want to say is, and I hate saying this because I love Rich Bisaccia, we need a new special teams coordinator. I mean, do I have to really say much? The special teams is a giant issue. It's not something that's just, oh, okay, maybe he could address. No, we just need this to be removed entirely. And I don't really think that's really much of a question, really. I think it's just something, in my opinion, should be a given, in my personal opinion. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. For now on, Wednesdays will be something different, and actually one of the next ones are going to be like a COD video, like doing my how I would change COD Zombies, just as an example. That would probably be what Wednesdays will be. And also with the every now and then being round-based maps, obviously you have that, so just to let you guys know that. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.